And when he reached the gate, he saw Sudama. There were no words to say. Looking how Sudama, how skinny and how he was, Krishna went and held him tight. At that moment, he was fully absorbed, in this love between them. But both of them were crying, and there were tears. Sudama was completely wet just by the tears of the Lord, But the Lord, looking how Sudama, said to Sudama, why you didn't come earlier? Why have you waited so long to come? So the Lord, washing the feet of Sudama by his tears, carried Sudama. Sudama was the thing, due to the walking, his feet have so much soles, and was hurt, blood, everything. Coming inside, he placed Sudama on the royal chair, where he was sitting on his couch. And he asked his wife, he asked Rukmini, bring the prayer plate. So seeing this love between the Lord and his devotee, his friend, they knew that Sudama was somebody special to the Lord. So treating him with so much love, the Lord himself washed the feet of Sudama. And care for him, So after finished washing the feet, he asked that each wife of him, they themselves say to fan Sudama and to serve him. So Rukmini was washing the feet of the Lord. Rukmini, which is Mahalakshmi herself, which the whole universe knows her, regard her, the mother of the whole creation, the Mahamaya of Narayana himself, were washing the feet of Sudama. So they spent whole night in talking afterwards about the glory of the time that they had in Sadipani's ashram. So at a certain moment, the Lord said to him, you have come here alone, you have come here without any gift. For sure you have brought something for me. Sudama was very shy, looking at the royal place, looking at all the greatness that Krishna had. He said, no, I didn't bring anything. And he hid the rice, the patch rice, which were tied, he hid it under his armpit. Of course, Lord Krishna knew about it, and he knows the deep intention, why he knows. But Sudama is not attached to anything. He didn't come there because he wanted something personally for him. He came here because his wife asked him to come. And he knows, that Sudama would not ask anything from him. So, and he knows that Sudama is hiding the patch rice because he was shy, So the Lord started teasing Sudama and said, "No, what are you hiding? Give it to me, what you're hiding." And he started pushing Sudama to give him the rice, He said, "Please give me what you have brought, Give it to me, I long for it." The shy Sudama didn't give. So Krishna forced himself upon Sudama and grabbed the old clothes which had the rice inside and pulled it. So he pulled it so strongly that all the rice fell on the floor. So at that moment, Krishna jumped on the rice and started putting it all together and started eating it joyfully. And he said to him, "My friend, what you brought me, this patch rice, bring great delight to me." And with great delight, he started to eat from the floor itself. He started picking up from the floor itself and taking and eating it. So he take the first 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. He take 3 times, and after he was going to take the 4th handful of rice. Rukmini stopped him and said to the Lord, "It's enough." So he spent few days in the company of Krishna. But his mind was thinking, of his wife and children, because they thought, okay, here I am enjoying this luxurious time with my best friend, my Lord, But these people there, they are starving. So Krishna knew what was in his deepest thought. After some days of spending there, Krishna said, he said to Krishna, "Now give me permission to go to my family and carry on my duty." So this noble Sudama, the great Sudama, wanted to leave. Said, "How can I go with all these royal clothes which Krishna had given?" So he removed it and he put his old clothes upon him, his dirty, old dhoti. So Sudama left. Krishna insisted that he should go in his chariot. So Krishna gave his own chariot to Sudama and said, "Go, bring my friend to his place." So arriving to his village, he was looking for his house. So his hut actually, his old hut, where it is, he was so eager to go and tell his wife about his friend. So he went to this place where his hut was. So in the place where the hut was a huge palace. So Sudama could not understand, and started asking the people around, where is the hut? And then at the same time he saw his wife and children coming out, dressed nicely, very joyful, Then he realized that this is due to, even without asking, the Lord have given him everything. So, seeing this greatness, he prayed inside his heart, said, Lord, I didn't ask you for anything, because I don't crave for material gain. I'm not attached to all these things. But yet, out of your mercy, out of your love, you give to everyone. You sustain to all who surrender to you. So this is the greatness of the love, that God has. The relationship of bind the Bhakta to the Lord and the Lord to the Bhakta. Sudama Maharaj ki. Bhagavan Krishna said, whoever listen to the story of Sudama is blessed. To have this kind of love.